That's an interesting dating strategy because...
Well, I don't like to date.
Well, you are dating.
Yeah, but it's been like 2 years before I got into this.
Okay, well, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Whatever this is, let's just call it dating.
Yeah.
You guys are not being... they're dates. It's not friend hangouts.
No.
Are you doing other things?
Yes.
Okay, so it's definitely dates. So this strategy is let's hold off on sex for a long time.
But it doesn't have to be that. That is just my strategy. Maybe some, that's just, also I require STD checks. So it doesn't, no matter what.
Okay, fine.
So like that takes time for a guy to be like, fine, I'll go get an STD check.
But this guy could be a really great guy.
Yeah.
And he might not want to stick around
then we weren't
for
meant
20
to be.
dates.
Then we weren't meant to be.
You're willing to let that go.
Yeah.
Because
you don't respect
you're
my...
34 years old.
I don't care.
It's her boundaries.
If you don't respect my boundaries and what I want, then it's never going to work in a relationship. And then if you don't
I
want
mean,
that, then
listen,
fine.
let's... boundaries. I can understand maybe a couple dates, but we're talking
okay,
like
you're married. If she
15...
told you, I don't want to have sex until we're in a relationship,
no, hold on.
Would you have left?
Don't deflect for a second. Hold on. First of all, yes, absolutely. I think most guys would.
Then it wasn't
I don't know.
meant to be.
Sean, what do you think? She doesn't want to have sex with you for 15 dates. You sticking around?
There's no number
I
on
100%
it.
am not.
Honestly,
Well, that's
There's no number
You're
on it.
right, and that is where it gets to be a gamble for you.
Yeah.
What if this guy is amazing in all these other ways? Because right now
there's plenty of guys out there. She said that earlier. We all know that. Like, of course, if it's your soulmate, but soulmates get divorces too.
let me just say
Like,
this.
I want to say
find
something. I want to say
another
something quickly. It's almost as if we're shaming men for wanting to have sex. Like,
No,
I don't want to be with. If he wants to have,
That's
not
not
yet.
fair. I've
If he
also
wants to have
dated
sex with me,
virgins.
if he wants to have sex with me before 10 dates, I don't want to be with that guy.
No, I'm
what
not
could
shaming.
possibly be wrong with wanting to have that with someone and connect on that level?
There's nothing wrong with it, but
She's
like
saying
that's
she
just my
wants a
boundary. I've
commitment.
also dated a virgin. I'm not gonna and I that didn't change anything. And we didn't hook
that's
up.
fine. By the way,
but my point is, like, it
totally
doesn't. It's all about
respect-
boundaries. Like,
totally-
I've respected him, and like, if you build that, I'm also like build that relationship before you're getting sexual, anyways, because that is what I go for. Because I have been cheated on a decent amount. Like, might as well.
I know,
the
but Lauren,
other
what
way.
I'm saying is your boundary is fine.
Yeah.
I don't care what your boundary is or what anyone's boundary is. Everything's different.
Yeah.
But your boundary, the reality is you might lose out on a really great guy,
might.
all because...
But that's my boundary.
Not
so
if
then,
he's willing to commit, though.
Yeah, but are you willing to do that at 34 years old?
yeah, I don't really. I mean, I can be by myself. Yes, I want to get married.
Do
I
you
want to
want
have
kids?
Yeah, I do.
You do want kids.
Yeah, but if the all in fails, go adopt. Have a surrogate. Like, you have options. Like,
Yeah, I
there's
know, but is
insemination.
that ideal? Do you really want to
no,
do that?
but if it didn't work out for me, then it didn't work out. Like, it's not meant to be. I'm very like, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. I mean,
Sounds like that's not a priority for you in your life then.
oh, it is. I mean,
What's your number one
what do you
priority?
mean? And not a priority. I was with someone for 7 years, 2 years, and 8 years.
Well, it would
I
sound...
like relationships.
Well, I would imagine if it was more of a priority, you would be a little bit more loose with some of those boundaries so you can find a guy who would be potentially
No,
a
I
great
will
guy.
never, ever
Because
be
most
loose on
guys
that.
are going to want to have sex before 10
Yeah,
dates.
well, then it's
so
not
your
gonna work
pool
out.
is going to shrink very
That's okay
low.
with me because I'm not going to give
There's
in to
still
a boundary.
somebody for everybody.
That's my
There's
boundary.
billions
There's
of
someone.
people in there.
People won't get together after one date and they're married. I don't really care. That's just me. And if they really like me, it's not all about sex. So you like me for me. It's definitely not all about. It's great. Sex is great. Anything
Yeah.
is great.
Wow.
But you should know
Women
me for
don't.
me.
This is right.
don't agree with me, then
no,
fine.
this is right to the topic. The topic, which I did not introduce yet, which is funny. I should have done that.
I didn't even say what I
The
did. I'm
topic
in
is
sales and marketing.
hold on. We'll get to that. Do modern women really know what men want? So far, the answer is no. Okay.